What's going on, family? Demondre Douglas here. December 20th, sometime at night. It ain't too late, but it's dark. And it's cold than a motherfucker here in Montgomery today. Definitely can feel the presence of winter. Bro, for those that have ears to hear, let them hear. All praise to the Most High. All praise to our Lord Jesus Christ. All praise to the Holy Spirit. I'm thankful for being alive, and I'm thankful that you decided to tune in. Family, I learned a valuable ass fucking lesson today. You cannot speak what you are going to do. You can't tell everybody what the fuck you're about to go do. It sounds like common sense. When I was at home in Atlanta, I learned this from my family, really. And I'll never forget one of my closest friends, shout out Justin Jones. I'm gonna put his whole name out there. He a real nigga, so I'm gonna put his whole name out there. I asked him what he was gonna be doing. We were meeting up. He was pulling up. We was gonna smoke some blunts, but he wouldn't give me a time. And he wouldn't tell me what he was gonna do. And he said to me, he was like, it's 2021, family. You can't tell a nigga what your moves is because it's going to influence it. And I was thinking, I was kind of offended. I ain't even going to lie to you because I'm like, well, I'm the type of nigga that's just going to pray and hope that, you know what I'm saying, you will accomplish your move. But the more I pondered on it, the more I dwelt on it, the more I started to understand that, like, it'll be people that you fuck with that fuck with you, but don't really fuck with you. And they will influence what the fuck happens with what you trying to do. And I know it's some mental shit. I know it's some spiritual shit. It's the shit inside them type shit. I won't blame them, but at the same time, I mean, you can't fall victim. When I tell you, family, I made moves and all my moves went according to plan. But beforehand, when I announced what the fuck I was going to do, it was almost like the spirits was waiting on me to show up and shit. Like, that's the best I could explain it. Like, it was like if this is war and the ops found out where you was going to be posted up at and they was just ready for you. They was ready to tell your ass no. And they was ready to pretty much stop you from doing whatever the fuck you was about to do. And I mean, example. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do whoop de whoop de whoop. My nigga, the bus didn't even come. I'm like, damn, where the fuck the bus at? I had to walk to the bus station. I get to the bus station, the bus already there. I'm like, what the fuck? Normally this motherfucker late as hell. And today she decided to be early. So I get on the bus. I go to the place I'm supposed to go to. The person I need to talk to ain't there. They just so happen to leave early. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? They like, yep, you just missed him. Had that evil ass truth or dare smirk on their face. But I can't stand when they do that smirk that like, oh, you didn't get any? Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe next time. Bro, I can sense the like sarcasm in their voice. So I was like, so I prayed last night and shit. I prayed a lot last night. And my spirit kept telling me, it was like, when I bless you, don't put it on Facebook. I had got a blessing. I put the blessing on Facebook. It was the tripod. My nigga, the tripod was broke in less than 24 hours. I was like, damn, like, I just bought this shit. What? How the fuck is it broke? And I went and I looked at the list of the people who watched the video, and I was like, damn, like, a few of these people, they fuck with me, but they don't really fuck with me. And I was like, I wonder if they was like looking at me like, man, I hope that nigga shit break. I hope he don't make shit with that motherfucker X, Y, and Z. Family, they had to. They had to. So I was like, all right, boom. I'm going to try something totally different today. I ain't going to say shit today. I'm going to just bust the moves. Family, when I tell you everything went sweet as hell, like, well, I don't want to say sweet as hell, sweet as heaven, because hell ain't sweet. It was like, there were a few people that tried to see what I was going to do, but it was like, because they didn't know me, they really couldn't inquire like the people that know me. Like, if you know me and you ask me what I'm going to do today, I'm more inclined to tell you. But if you a random stranger and we at the bus stop and you like, where you going? What bus you catching? I'm just going to change the motherfucking subject, and then they ain't going to want to talk no more. Another thing I noticed is they love like not making you feel included. Example, they'll walk in the room and speak to everybody but you. You'll go in a store and it might be a few of y'all walking in at one time and they're going to greet everybody but you. You get on the motherfucking bus and again, they're going to greet everybody but you. So I started getting mad because I'm like, you know, I get on the bus, I walk in the store, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Happy holidays, la la la. And they just pick up their phone or they just like, they slick with it. Like, it ain't outright disrespect, but it's disrespect. And it's like, I'ma act like I didn't hear you. I'ma act like you didn't exist type shit. So boom, family, I started talking to myself in my own mind. I'm just talking to God. Happy than the motherfucker. Like, he literally telling me what's going, because normally I'm like focused on the other people and shit. Normally I'm looking at people, I'm reading, I'm praying. I'm just like, my mind just always doing something. But because I didn't have nobody to talk to, it was just like I was just in my own mind. And so my brain would tell me this about to happen, that's about to happen. And the shit happened like on cue, like a motherfucking movie. Like, but it was like God or the angels or whatever was the director and I was the actor and they was telling me what was finna happen. And I was able to do more good and help more people without them knowing. Some of the people was even upset that I helped them. Hey, yo, you dropped your money. Well, thank you. Like, damn, nigga, you mad? I just told you just dropped your money, nigga. But if I would have just let you drop your money and pick your shit up, I'd be a douchebag. I'd be like, oh, he a thief. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, you dropped it, you mad. Like, bus driver about to pull off today. This old ass dude with a walker, like, you know what I'm saying? Family definitely at the end of life type shit. I'm like, yo, he trying to catch the bus. He should have hurried his ass up. I'm like, bro, this nigga like 80 years old. Like, cut him some slack. This nigga still riding the bus. He 80. Like, damn. Just be like, oh shit, my bad, I ain't see that nigga. I don't want to do that shit. I guess it's pride. Well, yeah, I know it's pride. My spirit told me instantaneously, like, you know what I'm saying? They got pride. They don't want to let that shit ride. Family, when I tell you I be playing dumb than a motherfucker, I got to stop that shit. Like, perfect example. I love you, Mom. You know I love you. My mama will say some shit that'll hurt your motherfucking feelings. If you say some shit back that's just as slick as what she said, bro, you the motherfucking devil. That's why I don't fuck with you. That's why you the black sheep. And you just be like, well, damn, mama, you just hurt my motherfucking feelings. And when I hurt your feelings, you supposed to honor thy mother and father. I'm like, something ain't right. So I was like, I'm going to start doing the monkey see, monkey do thing. I'm just going to give you the energy you give me. Boy, when I tell you that shit changed my day, it's over with. Because most of the time, y'all know when somebody going to speak to y'all or not. So if I ask myself, like, all right, if I speak to this person, is they going to reciprocate? If my brain tell me no, shit, I ain't even thinking to speak to you. You don't even exist no more. motherfuckers would feel offended. Oh, you can't say hey. You just like, nigga, if I would have spoke to you, you wouldn't even have spoke back. You wouldn't even have acknowledged me. But when I'm just like, fuck it, you just the extra in my movie. You don't even deserve a speaking line or a role. They offended. And I'm just like, wow. So half the reason your goals ain't being accomplished is because you talk too fucking much. And if I do it, I know you watching this video do it. That's why God got you watching this video. Because you talk too damn much. Find you one of them Christian groups on Facebook. Find you a legitimate Christian group at a legitimate church. Find you some motherfuckers that's like you. Some positive, prosperous, like-minded individuals. Like, you could just tell who got energy or not, bro. Like, if they ain't got no energy, like, you can't make nothing happen without energy, family. This is what I learned. You can't, like, rich people got energy, family. If they themselves don't have the energy, they leeching the energy from somewhere else. It's why sometimes you'll see famous people who in the occult sacrifice people because they got to keep giving that energy. Whether it be negative or positive, you got to get that energy. And attention is energy. And I didn't realize that when you give motherfuckers your attention, you giving them your energy. And that's why they say no press is bad press. Like, no publicity is bad publicity. Because if they talking about you, whether it's positive or negative, they sending you energy. And you convert that shit and you use it. It's called transmutation. You transmute the energy into what you need to do with it. Especially like your sexual energy. If you ain't having sex anyway, if you ain't getting none, male or female, at the beginning or end of your day, when you pray, you need to ask God to transmute your sexual energy, this desire you have inside you in your lower chakras. You can feel it. It's called being horny. You can transmute that shit into energy to attract what you want, because the sperm and the egg, that's like some of the most powerful energy we have next to the blood. It allows you, it manifests the whole being. Like, if a sperm can manifest the whole being, bro, it made you get here. It lets you know how powerful it is, and you really wasting it. And you wasting it just out of lack of knowledge, lack of ignorance. But I'm here to tell you, that's what you could do with it. Like, another thing, family, I did not want to cast out demons. Like, I did not want to do that shit. I wanted to be like just lovey-dovey. I wanted to love everybody. I felt like, again, I've used this analogy before. I have worked with dogs for a long time, and I have met certain dogs, and people will tell you, they'll be like, oh, don't fuck with him. That's Cujo. Cujo don't fuck with nobody. You can't even touch him. Don't stick your fingers in his cage. Don't even look that nigga in his eyes. We just throw his meat in there and we keep it pushing. He only come out when his owner come, and that's it. He don't even get playtime. And I'm looking at the dog, and it's growling. It's like, it looked like it's finna fuck you up if you open that cage. But when I look at his eyes, family, I just seen pain. I just seen like, damn, this nigga owner always gone. He don't never get no human interaction. He pretty much don't get no love. And I would love the fuck out of that dog. It wouldn't be day one. Don't get me wrong. It wouldn't be day one. It wouldn't be like the first day I meet the dog, I just open the cage and we best friends. Hell no. It would be like, day by day, I would talk to him. I would sit there, and then eventually I could feed him, and then eventually I could let him out the cage, and then eventually I could let him off the leash, and he wouldn't attack me or any of the other dogs. And like 3 weeks later, people would be like, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe this is the same dog. And it's like, yeah, that motherfucker just needed love. Like, motherfuckers been hating on him so much, he decided to hate the world. And I see a lot of people like that. But some of these people want to hate the world. Like, some of these niggas want to be haters. Like, I see every nigga I see got a gift better than me, Each and every person I meet, male or female, has a gift that they do better than the average person, whether that be speaking, creating, whatever it might be. They won't embrace their own gift. They just sit around and hate on other people's gifts and other people's prosperity. And the shit blows my mind. And I realized, like, damn, people not like animals. Like, they nature totally different. They got to say they self. I mean, you could be kind to them, but you can't give up all. Don't throw what's holy to the dogs, whether it be knowledge, whether it be finances, or whatever, because they won't appreciate it, and it'll be a waste of your time. But anyway, family, that's it. I love y'all. Be blessed. Shut the fuck up and talk to God. I'm not going to apologize for cursing because I'm just passionate with this shit. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment below. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me about a time y'all tried to help a friend or a family member and it was like throwing money in a black hole, or it was like throwing energy in a black hole. Peace.